Dana Abercrombie, the Koalition. Thank you so much for speaking to me. This is a very interesting season, and I absolutely love it. What I want to speak with first, is the relationship between Rock and Kanan. Kanan is at that age where I feel that some things he has to be let go on. And we've seen that within the first two episodes of Rock stepping aside. But when does she realize, or when does she know that moment when this is now a Kanan situation that only he can solve?
I think she decides to sort of like, if he wants to be in it and he wants to be his own man, I think she's more this season like, all right, do what you got to do. Like there, last season, she tried to give him a lot of like pointers and try to warn him. This season, it's like, you know what? There's a lot riding on her and her business, and she needs to focus on that. And if he doesn't want to take her advice, and there's a lot of things that he's just going to have to learn on his own. And so that meeting with Snaps and Pop in the first episode, where she accompanies him, and then he thinks that Rock is going to bail him out in a way, or like, and she's just like, no. Some things like he has to start learning for himself. If he wants to be the man and he wants to run his business, then he needs to do what he needs to do. And so Rock is this season really just trying to focus on herself for a change and expanding her business. And, she's feeling a little bit more clear about things post episode 1, because episode 1 is a flashback. So it's really part of season 3-ish, a little
Right.
bit. So yeah, she's thinking that she has a clean slate to just, now she wants to be the boss. She's tired of having to go and sit with all of these men to like talk her way into product. Now she wants to be the person in charge. And it's sort of like, now it's like, how do I do that? How do I get to be the man, the person? And so that's where her eye is set on, is how do I get to that point? She's not thinking about Kanan in that way now.
Moving forward within the season, do you feel that she is relying more on herself as opposed to her own, like a mentor for her? We don't really see that. Her having a mentor that says, you need this connect, you need that. There is Stefano, but is there someone else that you feel she's relying on, or is it more of just instinctual?
It's instinctual. It's always been instinctual with her. Where we've met her, since you met her, I think she's always worked on instinct, right? She's very good at getting to the answers she needs to get by letting people talk. I think that when she sees something that someone has that she admires, and whether that is a person with all of these things, she's able to, like with Cartier, he was talked a lot, and so that's how she got a lot of her ideas. She let him talk, and that led her into all these different things too. And with Stefano, I wouldn't say he's a mentor, but she is someone this season where they are in a partnership together and it's going well. He likes her. For the most part, she likes him. They can make money together. It's a relationship that works. But as far as a mentor, no, she's working off all instinct and trusting her gut.
Also, it says a really interesting aspect of her being able to compartmentalize. We saw her with the therapist. We saw her also when the killing of Howard. To me, it felt like a relief, not just because of the present situation, but also to the past
Yeah.
of being that involvement. What I wanted to know is she still able to compartmentalize and balance? Because she was very adamant. I don't need therapy. That's on you, Lou.
I think the beautiful thing about watching a character continue to grow is to see things kind of get rocky, right? Like to see chips in the armor, to see like little things. And so where we saw Raquel being very much like, I can do this, this season is a little different, right? Like in that quest for power and that ambition and all of those things, the emotions are a little bit more present in a way that maybe they weren't able, where she was able to compartmentalize before. This season with her mother and all the things that we're learning about her mom, you see her have to battle with trying to compartmentalize. And, we watch her navigate the Rock who's emotional and what happens, and the Rock when she's not emotional. And so, yeah, I think it's exciting that the audience will get to see her not be as savvy as she usually, you know what I mean? Like it's always in her, but to watch her have these moments of doubt, these moments of failing sometimes, not knowing what to do, I think it'll be interesting to see.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking to me. Excellent series as always.
Thank you so much. Thank you.